Yo, what's good? It's your boy DJ Avalanche, the Caribbean's hottest, internationally known. Got to do a major shout out and salute to the Boxing Source. Check it out every Sunday with my boy JR. It's so amazing, so major, so informative. And make sure y'all keep locked, because I keep it locked right there to the Boxing Source. DJ Avalanche, salute. Bow.
Here we go with another video coming off the win from Ryan Garcia, as he did stop Luke Campbell earlier today to stay undefeated and put himself in position to fight for the WBC lightweight title. Now, this is a little bit of a review of the lightweight division, of course. While I did talk about it at the tail end of the previous video, detailing the win by Ryan Garcia over Luke Campbell, just wanted to get a few things going here with the lightweight division. Of course, you have the unified champion there, Teofimo Lopez, who has the WBA super title, the IBF title, the WBO title, and the WBC franchise championship. Now, he did have his win over Vasyl Lomachenko to unify the divisions. There's been, some talks about maybe him fighting Vasyl Lomachenko again. Even though, leading into the fight, there wasn't really any talk about there being a rematch clause for that fight. But after the win by decision by Teofimo Lopez, there's a couple of little inklings that there may be a rematch between the two. But there's also the possibility that Teofimo Lopez could fight his IBF mandatory in George Kambosos. And that could happen sometime later this year, as Teofimo Lopez will be able to honor his IBF mandatory defense. That was the first belt that he won, when he defeated Richard Comey for that IBF title in Madison Square Garden. So he would be able to honor that IBF mandatory and then, possibly go after other, highly ranked fighters in the lightweight division. So you have there at Teofimo Lopez. And then also you do have Devin Haney, the WBC lightweight champion. Now, with him, he did have his defense over Yuriorkis Gamboa early in November 7th. Was able to, successfully defend that WBC title. There, has been reports that the WBC says that Devin Haney would be having two defenses of the WBC lightweight title against two mandatory challengers. Now, you do have Javier Fortuna there that has been positioned as the mandatory challenger ever since, what was that, September 2019 or whatever it was. So he was supposed to be in line to face Devin Haney first before Devin Haney's injury that sidelined him for, about 6 or 7 months. And then you had the whole thing with the lockdowns and everything like that. So you have Javier Fortuna there waiting. He did have a win last year, pretty much on the back end of last year in his last fight. So he's waiting to see if he can finally get his shot at the WBC lightweight title. And then you also have the thing there with Ryan Garcia getting his win over Luke Campbell to be the, whatever it is, interim champ or the WBC diamond champ or whatever, belt that they were able to give Ryan Garcia. It's like, what was it, a few months ago, Floyd Mayweather was talking about all these belts, talking about, listen, you have the WBC, the WBA, IBF, WBO, and all these belts are like trophies. And listen, Ryan Garcia, hell of a fighter, but they're giving him this belt, and it ain't even a real belt. And yo, desanctioning bodies got to do a better job. And, you know, he needs to stop giving away all of these belts when they ain't even real champions. All right, but still though, Ryan Garcia there is the interim WBC lightweight champion. So Devin Haney has a thing there where he would defend the WBC, the actual WBC belt, not the interim title, not the diamond title, not the franchise title, but the actual WBC title against either Javier Fortuna or Ryan Garcia. So that's the thing there with Devin Haney. Now you also have a world champion. He was named world champion, and that is Gervante Davis. He did have his win over Leo Santa Cruz on October 31st there, but he, you know, could have his next defense of, you know, world title, whether it's at 135 or 130, but we're talking about the 135 pound division. And, you know, he has, you know, fighters out there. You have a WBA, talking about all those trophies. You have a WBA gold champion in Yvonne Mendy, you know, who defeated Luke Campbell at one point. You also have Rolly Romero as the interim WBA champion, who has been talked about as potential opponents for fighters at 135 pounds. But given his last performance, I ain't all too sure about that. And, you know, you have other contenders there. Robert Easter Jr., don't know what's going to happen with him. Jorge Linares, who is kind of like being brought up as a potential opponent for Ryan Garcia next if Devin Haney does not fight Garcia next. So that's about a good 6, 7 to 8 fighters within the lightweight division itself that could be facing each other here going over the next 4 or 5 months here in 2020. But that is, you know, the state of the lightweight division after Ryan Garcia's win over Luke Campbell. So we'll see how this all shapes out here, and we want to see a lot of these fights take place as the lightweight division is shaping itself to be pretty much as hot as the welterweight division used to be over the years. So we want to see these good fights that could take place at 135, and rather have it happen sooner rather than later or not at all. That is what we got here, and be sure to check out the rest of the videos here on this channel, the Boxing Source YouTube channel, and we do have the podcast on Sundays live, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can catch them on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Anchor.fm, iHeartRadio, or whatever you can use for your favorite podcasts. Right? So check y'all out later. Peace out.